Hi, I'm Jason Sanders, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use an AI tool called LangChain. It's a tool which lets you build your own AI workflows. So with it, you can create things like a research tool, an email generator, or even an ad campaign slogan generator. And in fact, that's what I'm going to show you how to build in this video today is an ad copy and slogan generator. So to get started, let me get rid of my face here, and I will go to Visual Studio Code. So the first thing that you need to make sure, I'm going to use Python in this video. So if you want to follow along, make sure you have Python installed in your computer and then I've already created a folder called LangChain-advert, and you can obviously name name it whatever you would like. And the first thing to do is to create run a Python virtual environment. And to do that, once you're in Visual Studio Code like this, once you've opened up a empty folder, is to press Control-Shift-P and then select Python Create Environment and select VNV, and then select your path. I have Python 3.11.5 installed on my computer, so I'm going to select that. And it's creating our Python environment right now. And I'm going to open up a new terminal. Let me pause the video while it's doing this so you don't have to wait for the virtual environment to be created. Okay, the virtual environment's been created, and you can see this with the .vnv here over to the side. And there are two packages that we need to install. So the first one is LangChain, and to do that, you type in pip install LangChain, hit enter. And then once it's installed, then we're ready to write code that'll use that LangChain package. And still installing. I think what I'll do is I'll pause the video again so you don't have to wait for this to get installed. Okay, the LangChain package has been installed successfully, and the next thing to install is OpenAI. So pip install OpenAI. And the reason for this is underneath the hood, LangChain is using the OpenAI API. Okay, now that that's been installed, we're ready to start. I'm just going to clear out the terminal here, make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to create a new Python file in this LangChain folder. And I'm going to call it, let's see, add slogan generator. UI. Okay, so I just created a new Python file called add slogan generator. And the next thing to do is we need to import a couple items from LangChain. So first, I'm going to import from I'm going to write this code here from, oops, not LangChain, LangChain. Dot LLMS import OpenAI. Okay, so we're importing from LangChain OpenAI. And let's see. Then I'm going to type in LLM equals OpenAI OpenAI underscore API underscore key equals. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm creating an instance to send requests to the OpenAI API. And I'm calling this LLM, but I could really name this variable anything that I want. In case you're wondering, LLM is short for large language model. So here is where I need to paste in my API key, OpenAI API key. And let me go ahead and get that. Let me pause here for. Okay, so I've pasted in my API key, my OpenAI API key, and you'll need to, if you don't already have one, you'll need to create an account with OpenAI and get your own API key, because once this video goes live, this key won't no longer work. Then what I want to do is set a temperature. And since I want OpenAI to be kind of creative with this, slogan generator that we're creating, I want to make it maybe a temperature of 7. We'll see how that goes. So in case you're not aware, a temperature of 0 means very limited creativity, whereas as you start to raise it, it becomes more creative in the responses that it can give, that OpenAI can give. So now that we've set that up, as I said earlier, there's two things that we need to import. So the second thing that we need to import is from LangChain prompt import prompt. Okay, and so this is basically helps us construct. It's used to construct. This import is used to construct prompts that we can send to OpenAI. Okay. So prompt. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a prompt, and I'm going to use that import that we just did. I'm going to type prompt template, and I'm going to set some input variables. Equal to, let's see, I'm going to allow the user who's using this program to input 2 variables. The first one will be product description, and the second one will be ad theme. So what I'm doing here is I want the person using this program to enter the description of the product for which they want ad copy and a slogan, and then the theme, ad theme, which gives a little bit of a description on the theme of the ad. But this will be a little more clear as we move forward. So next, I want to set the template. And in Python, if you do triple quotes, then I can enter in a string on multiple lines between them. So that's why I'm using these triple quotes here. And this template is what's going to be sent to the OpenAI API as a prompt. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a role, and I'm going to say create a role for our AI, and I'm going to say you are an AI assistant optimized to write professional ad copy and slogans. Now, if you've used ChatGPT, you'd be familiar with what I'm doing here. I'm basically setting a role for the model, and in this case, obviously, I want the role to be, an AI assistant who can write professional ad copy and slogans. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write. I'm going to give it some more instructions. Write ad copy for, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe in here the product description variable that the user of this program will write. So write ad copy for product description. Okay. And then I'm going to set the theme. So I'm going to tell our AI assistant here that the theme of the ad is the following. And here we're going to pipe in whatever the user of this program who wants the AI to do this work for them, whatever they say is the theme of the ad. So ad theme. And I can already see an error here, so I need an underscore in between here because it's an input variable product description. Okay. So after this, after writing the ad copy, write a catchy slogan for it. Okay, so this is the prompt that we're going to send to OpenAI. The role is they're an assistant optimized to write professional ad copy and slogans, and then I'm giving them instructions to write ad copy for whatever the user describes as the product, and then the theme of the ad is whatever the user describes as the ad theme, and then I'm instructing OpenAI or in other words, our AI assistant to write a catchy slogan for the ad copy after it writes it. Okay. So the next thing to do is set the product variable equal to, so we need to capture the input from our user for the product, what product that they want this ad copy and slogan for. So to do that, I'm going to create an input here, or create product variable, which will capture their input. Product being advertised. And then the same thing for the ad theme. I'm just going to call it theme input the theme of the ad. Okay, so basically here I'm just gathering the input from the user and storing them in a product variable and a theme variable. So then what I want to do is send it off to OpenAI. And to do that, I'm going to write the following: LLM and then prompt dot format, and then product description, which is one of the input variables that I defined up here in prompt. Product description equals product. It equals the input provided by the user here. And then add theme, the second input variable up here, is equal to theme, which was input by our user. Okay, now I need to capture this information somewhere, so I'm going to create a variable, capture it in a variable. Response equals the result of this prompt sent over to OpenAI API. And then simply I'm going to print the response. And that's it. That's all the code for our mini project here to send this prompt over to OpenAI. And let's run it and see what happens. So to run this, what you need to type in is Python and then the name of the file it's located in. So add slogan generator.py. And hopefully that will work. I didn't make any typos in the code. Okay, perfect. So product being advertised is, let's do strawberries. So imagine we're writing, we want ad copy and a slogan for a for our strawberry product. So the theme of the ad, let's see, it could be strawberries are juicy, juicy and delicious and bring me joy and happiness. Strawberries are juicy and delicious and bring joy and happiness when eaten. Okay, so let's see what we get back. So let me make this terminal a little bit bigger so you can read it more easily. So the ad copy that is returned is: treat yourself to a juicy and delicious experience with fresh strawberries. Enjoy the joy and happiness that comes with every bite and savor the sweet flavor that only strawberries can provide. Satisfy your taste buds with these sweet, juicy treats and make every day a little sweeter. And then it even distills that down to a slogan: make every day sweeter with strawberries. So that's pretty good. That's pretty interesting. So let's try something. Let's try it again and give it a little bit of a different theme and see what happens. So let's run it again. And let's do the same product. Let's make the theme strawberries are very healthy to eat. Let's leave it at that and see what we get back. So the ad copy is indulge in nature's sweet treat with strawberries. Packed with essential vitamins and minerals, these juicy delights are a delicious and healthy way to satisfy your sweet tooth. Enjoy the taste of nature's bounty and reap the benefits of a nutritious snack. Okay. And then the slogan is savor the sweetness of health. Enjoy strawberries. So that's really interesting. You can see how it takes different themes and spins different ad copy and slogan with it. And um, so I hope this demonstration was useful and helpful. As you can imagine, there's lots of different ways you could adapt your code to do different tasks. As I said in the very beginning of the video, for example, you might want to create an AI assistant that is optimized to summarize articles or you know, write emails or things like that. And so, again, in this video, I just decided to do the profession to create an assistant optimized to create professional ad copy and slogans. And so I think we got some pretty interesting results. So again, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.